And Jesse, we're talking about all kinds of outdoor events, that Red Bull thing that I can't say the real name of, and the State Fair
I think
in
you
Texas.
did a good job. Yeah, I think you did a good job.
Yeah, so it is that time of year when the temperatures start to cool down a bit and it becomes a little more comfortable out there.
Yeah, I think the second half of the 14-day forecast is going to please a lot of people.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's when the State Fair of Texas kicks off. So
great news.
We'll have that for you, but in the meantime, it's pretty warm across the area. You see some high thin clouds spilling in from the west. We have some rain. When I say rain, I just mean some sprinkles and light showers. No big thunderstorms or anything like that. That's out in the big country, and then some of that cloud cover streaming in. It's 92 at DBU. The high today, it was very warm, 94 degrees. The normal is 89. The record is 102, set back in 1953. And we've lost those beautiful, calm, crisp mornings where we had lows in the mid-60s. It felt pretty good for a while. Low 73 this morning. Right now it's 92 degrees. Winds are out of the south, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour. Pollen count, ragweed is high. Chenopod's are high. That's tumbleweed. Elm is moderate and fungus is low. So as we look at satellite and radar, you see some of those high clouds kind of spilling into portions of North Texas. Just some scattered rain out toward Abilene and Haskell. That's all kind of falling apart. And then just some spotty little showers out in parts of Lamar County, even as close as Van Zandt County is. So some of these areas here in North Texas are seeing just a couple sprinkles and light showers across the area right now. And a wide view of the state of Texas shows you there's the thunderstorm activity in the Panhandle, a little bit of rain out in West Texas, and some along the coast. High pressure still dominates our weather pattern here in North Texas. That's why a lot of that stuff is just kind of falling apart as it moves into our area. Let me show you timecasts as we go through the work week. So now you're looking at Monday at 7 o'clock in the morning. Monday is quiet. All right, so that's Monday. Then we get into Tuesday. I know my head's blocking it there, but there's 7 o'clock in the morning Tuesday. We're quiet Tuesday. We're dry Monday, dry Tuesday. Wednesday, there will be a little chance for a shower, maybe a rumble of thunder out in very far northwestern sections of North Texas, so Montague County down to Graham. Then on Thursday, that's when we tick up the rain chance a little bit. As the ridge breaks down, the chance of rain goes up. We could see some scattered rain and a couple rumbles of thunder moving in Thursday. That's 7 o'clock in the morning, most of it in Oklahoma, but some remnant rain, and it would be scattered in nature. Is possible, especially from the Metroplex and off to the east and along the Red River. Farther to the southwest, unlikely to see much on Thursday. Then on Friday, we'll have another chance for some spotty rain across the area. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. It looks like Friday night at this point. It's early. Friday night looks dry, and that's, of course, very important for Friday night football. But in the meantime, it looks like just a 20% coverage of rain. What you were looking at is pretty coarse, low-resolution data. Once we get the high-resolution data in, which is anywhere from 48 to 60 hours away from the actual day, so we're going to be looking at later in the midweek, that's when we'll get a better chance to kind of fine-tune these numbers. But 20% coverage Thursday. Friday, 10% coverage. So overall, the rain chance is pretty low in the work week, but it's something. We will have at least a chance for some. 75 tonight. It'll be a warm night with light winds. Tomorrow, 93. Very similar to today. We'll have partly sunny skies. It'll be a warm day, light winds, 14-day forecast, 94 on Tuesday, 95 Wednesday. So it will be hot for the middle part of the week. And then a weak cold front will get close to North Texas as that ridge breaks down. And that's that 20% coverage of rain you see on Thursday with a high of 92. The next weekend looks pretty dry and very warm with highs still in the 90s, lows in the mid-70s. All right, there it is. The first day of fall, September 22nd. It's not bad. We go down into the 80s, so that's a start. 87 Monday, September 22nd, and then there's Big Tex. We love Big Tex. Friday, September 26th, the opening day of the State Fair of Texas. I can't exclude a little chance of rain at this point, but temperatures, there are some signals that temperatures do go down a little bit, so hopefully instead of dealing with 95, we can deal with 85, and I think that's a lot better. And then that following weekend, the first weekend of the State Fair of Texas, looks fairly nice with highs in the mid-80s. Before we go, a reminder, this September, we are trying to raise an early giving goal, hit that goal of $75,000 for Santa's helpers this year. It's not too early to start thinking about the holidays. You can donate if you would like, WFAA.com/Santa's helpers, or you can aim your camera there at the QR code. We hope you donate. Every dollar goes to buy toys for boys and girls in North Texas. We raise tens of thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of toys rather for boys and girls all across North Texas. We're trying to get to this goal early so we can buy some of those toys at wholesale prices and the need is greater than ever for kids in North Texas. This will put more toys into the hands of the kids of North Texas for the holiday season, so we hope you can help. There it is again, WFAA.com/Santa's Helpers.